And that's what guys don't understand, is that they're so susceptible to hearing what women say. And that's because they don't understand game, and they don't realize that when it comes to game, if you are influencing a woman and a woman is supposed to follow your lead, right? It doesn't really matter what she's saying. Click the link below to get the ebook, Looks Don't Matter, 7 Ways to Attract Women Without Your Looks, or go straight to mr.locario.com right now to get your copy today. See, and right. And let me say that real quick before we move on to the next caller. And this is what a lot of you guys missed or don't understand when women. So I had some dudes in the comment section. I was going to respond to this too, but I responded with now. They were like, Locario, I don't understand. She was saying certain things that go against what you were saying. And I'm like, of course she's going to say things that go against what I'm saying, because she's saying it from her perspective as a woman, but also she could be saying it because her agenda as a woman is to not let you know what the real deal is, right? So what happens is, and think about it like this. The reason why a woman is saying, hey, you got to make me more comfortable, is because she always thinks like I said, she can't explain why. And this is the thing. Sometimes she knows what she's doing because it's being manipulative, but sometimes she can't explain to you that she's not really interested. So meaning she thinks by you quote unquote making her more comfortable, then she will be more interested. But what's really going on is the guys who quote unquote made her more comfortable is just guys who wore her down and that she settled for. That's not really the guy she's that interested in. So basically she's saying, hey, listen, if you make me more comfortable, then maybe things can progress. What she's really saying is, if you wear me down, maybe I'll give in. That's what's really going down. But also what's happening here is this, right? You're asking, this is what you guys got to be careful about when you sort of like ask women particularly for advice. You're asking someone for advice who doesn't understand what it takes to do the thing you're asking for. So, for example, what if, let's say do you order stuff on Amazon?
All the time.
Right. Now, what if I asked you, hey, could you explain to me the exact specific step-by-step ins and outs of how Amazon gets your package from the warehouse all the way to your house? Could you explain that accurately?
Not at all.
Right. Why? Because you're the recipient of the package. You are not the person who gives you the package. Do you see what I'm saying? So you might say, well, they say, hey, caller, how can we make this happen? You say, well, I don't know. Maybe if you make me more comfortable, then I'll receive the package. No, you don't know how you receive the package. You just order it and you receive it. You don't know the ins and outs. So a woman doesn't know the ins and outs of how I created a situation for her to love me, for her to desire me. She don't know that shit. She can't explain to you how it is. She just knows she's feeling it. She just knows she's the recipient of it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And so that's why you can't really take it too seriously, because she doesn't have an idea. She thinks she does. So you might say, well, maybe the way you get the package is maybe you just have to like drive the truck down I-95. That's what you're thinking, but you don't know. So when she's saying, yeah, maybe you got to just make her more comfortable, she doesn't know. You see what I'm saying? She can't tell you because she has no idea. That's what she thinks it is, but she has no idea. Just like you have no idea how the package gets from the warehouse to you, but you may assume or think, but you can't really accurately tell it. The only person that can accurately tell it is the person that works at Amazon that's doing the things. So this is why when we're teaching you game, a guy who has game can tell you how to make these things happen. The woman is the recipient, so she can't really tell you. She just is experiencing the receiving the package. You see what I'm saying? That's all it is.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
This is what guys have to be careful of. And this is why, see, part of the reason why I like to and I'm gonna have to do some more of this, like to like interview women and stuff, and with this aspect is because I want guys to also understand and peep how women are going to respond to certain things. If you notice in that video, when I think it was Ifosa asked her, I think when was the last time she had sex or whatever, and she didn't want to answer, right? And so you have to understand that socially, women are going to say things in public that versus what they would say behind closed doors, because socially, women still want to put up a certain type of image. Right. And the reason why they want to put up a certain type of image is because socially they still need guys to treat them a certain way. So if a woman is saying, for example, like if a woman socially generally is saying, hey, look, usually if I meet a guy that I'm really sexually attracted to, I'll fuck him on the first night. Right. So if she says that socially, right, what's going to happen is just to cut off. If she says that socially, what happens is that guys will say, wait a second, I saw you on the podcast saying that if you like a guy that you'll have sex with him. So then if you go out with that girl and she doesn't have sex with you, what does that mean? It means she don't like you like that. Right. You see what I'm saying?
Right. But guess what, Mr. Locario? She don't want the guys to know that.
Exactly.
She's going to say, oh, we got to get to know each other, and oh, we need to build rapport and stuff like that. But mind you, the guy that she thinks is a 10 or whatever, she's willing to, put her pride to the side to try to get with him. Right. And whatever it takes. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if I was speaking to women, I would say that kind of watch that, because you low-key can bite yourself in the ass. You see what I'm saying? Because Mr. Locario, you know how many times I've talked to women and I can tell they're so used to simps. Right. So, like, you're going to automatically start treating every guy like a simp. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to miss out on the opportunities of a real guy that really could have put you in the program.
Right.
Because you see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say.
This is the thing real quick. So what happens is this, right? If I say to you guys, hey, 2 + 2 = 4, right? Yes. And women are attracted to 4. So all you got to do is put 2 and then the 2 and then you get the 4. And then a woman might say, well, actually, 2 + 2 is 79. You see what I'm saying? So then the guys are gonna be like, but Locario, she said 2 + 2 is 79. I don't understand. Like, what? And I'm like, bro, don't you know better? Don't you know that 2 + 2 is actually 4? And so what happens is that because they're influenced by women, they're gonna say, but 2 + 2 gotta be 79 because she said it. You see what I'm saying? But she's saying 79 to throw you off, because if 2 + 2 is 4, she can't tell you it's 79. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's what guys don't understand, is that they're so susceptible to hearing what women say. And that's because they don't understand game, and they don't realize that when it comes to game, if you are influencing a woman and a woman is supposed to follow your lead, right? It doesn't really matter what she's saying. Shout out to my dude, Jace, the pickup scientist. He said this. He said, and I thought this was profound. He said, it doesn't make sense to give women relationship advice, because when a woman finds a man that she is interested in, she's going to follow him anyway. So what advice does she need except for follow that man? Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below. Click the link below or go straight to mr.locario.com to get the documentary Game Kings, The Definition of Game.